first pitch moments away at Chase Field. The Giants take on the Diamondbacks. Next on the show. Now from Chase Field in the capital city of Phoenix, Arizona, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here for this National League matchup out west. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting San Francisco Giants, as manager Bruce Bochy sets his guys up like this. They'll face off against the American League's Rookie of the Year in 2011, the hard-throwing right-hander Jeremy Hellickson. Angel Pagan makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Underway now in the Valley of the Sun as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 6:40.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
Let's go.
Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Boy, what a dream start to the ball game. You make that starter out there throw a ton of pitches, and then you still wind up working out the walk.
Joe Panik will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ball game.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Just getting deeper and deeper into trouble here in the first inning. He's walked one guy already. Now he's fallen behind another guy here.
Nope. 3-0.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Woo!
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Barry Bonds will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Come on, D-back.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. One there. On to Goldschmidt, a double play.
Boy, you want to talk about taking the wind right out of your sails? You get 2 on to start this ball game, and then a double play right here might just derail what was shaping up to be a big inning on the road.
Buster Posey will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Runner away from third, now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here, it's ball one.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead, we are scoreless on the show. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Diamondbacks. They'll match up against an intimidating foe indeed, the hard-throwing left-hander Madison Bumgarner. And there you see, look now at the Giants' defensive alignment behind him. A.J. Pollock will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the Diamondbacks, center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses 1-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
And 2-2.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The two-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With that, why don't we check out the scouting report for tonight's starter. As you see the pitches he'll rely on as the night moves forward. Mark Trumbo will get his first cuts here. Now the first pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Fastball swung on and hit on the ground at third. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Batting third, right fielder,
Michael Lee will stride in now. His solo home run accounted for their only score in the ballgame a night ago. In there, no balls and a strike. Two out, nobody on. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. He'll try again, 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And Pence will move over to make the play to end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. We've played an inning. No score. Hunter Pence will stride in. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game.
Hunter Pence.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a fastball is hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
And you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Brandon Belt will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Let's go, D-bag.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Let's finish him off.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Oh, shit.
Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Lined into left center. And the Giants are officially into the hit column. There's their first base hit.
Well, if you stay out of the middle, you'll have a chance. But neither of these teams are going to miss a fat pitch down Broadway. And he just drives this into left for a base hit.
Casey McGee will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
And in a scoreless ball game, a lot of times it's a manufactured run that gets your guys on the board first. And they'll have an opportunity to do so now as he's in scoring position on the stolen base.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Well, for Belt, that's stolen base number 1 on the young season. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Pickoff move to second, but the runner's back easily. No score here as we play inning number 2. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. On the ground down the first base line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch there, 3-2. Probably would have been ball 4, but I'm not sure if I could have laid off that one either.
Brandon Crawford will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first offering. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. A little bit outside. 2-1. Belt leads from second, the pitch. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Madison Bumgarner will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And in a spot like this, first and second with 2 away, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to score runs off him.
Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. David Lee will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Swing and a rocket to third. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
And here's a situation where maybe if he's trying to go with this pitch, he might hit this ball a little bit harder. But instead, he's up there trying to pull it, and he hardly gets anything on this line drive at all.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Thomas will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. There he goes. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with 1 out.
Let's get it going, D-back.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Pence is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Aaron Hill will get his first shot here as you check out his numbers from 2013.
And it's been a good start to 2014. He's got to be happy with the way he's come out of the gate swinging the bat.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And this is hit on the ground down the line to third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead. Kurt Suzuki will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We'll come right back with more from Chase Field following this. Angel Pagan will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game.
Angel Pagan.
And now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to fairly deep right field. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right.
And guys, with his speed, I don't think there's any guarantee that he was going to stop at second base. But once the ball hops over the wall, he has to stop at second with the ground rule double.
Joe Panik will stand in with a runner in scoring position already here following the ground rule double. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. For Pagan, he picks up his first two-base hit of the new season. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. One away.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Barry Bonds will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And that will find the seats, a home run. And how about that? Barry Bonds has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this: watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Buster Posey will stand in. A line-out victim his first time.
Buster Posey.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Now another 2-2. And this is fouled straight back. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Another try at 2-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, this is how you got to do it in this league. If you give up a 2-run home run, you got to just move on quickly. He's still upset about it, don't get me wrong, but it's when you dwell on it that you get yourself into more trouble.
Hunter Pence will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his mitt on it, so there is no advance on the play.
Yeah, definitely a throwing error here as you watch the play at first. This throw skips right along the turf. That's a pretty good effort, but I'm not sure he would have kept that right foot on the bag anyway.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Now here's the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
And you know, down there at third base, he absolutely wants another shot at a ground ball. Something to try and make up for that error.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Get out of here, Giants! Go back to San Francisco!
Now a ball softly hit over to the right of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We played 2.5. It's now 2-1 San Francisco. Jeremy Hellickson makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Go, Jeremy, come on!
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here we go.
Now a swing and a fly ball, medium deep, out toward Pagan in center field. And he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder,
A.J. Pollock will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Out in front of the fastball here as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Mark Trumbo will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bumgarner removed to first. A dive, but he's back. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Belt able to pull this one in for out number 2.
And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
Michael Lee will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Boy, I'm not too sure if a good throw would have had him here or not. But you can see he doesn't get on top of his throw down, and it sails on him just a little bit. That's going to allow the runner to dive in safely with a stolen base.
Sticking with the soft stuff here as this misses. It's 2-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. David Lee would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. David Lee will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further. Paul Goldschmidt will dig in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to take the lead here in the early going. First offering on the way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2.
Now that air really comes back to cost them. I mean, they would have been out of the inning, but now 2 runs have come across to score.
Thomas will try it again. He flew out his first time. That's hard hit back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. 1 giant error and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Giants 2. Casey McGee will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Third baseman, Casey McGee.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Brandon Crawford will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. And a high strike there, 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
Now after the big inning your ball club just put together, you can't let them respond with a big inning of their own. But here they are with 2 on now and trying to answer right back.
Madison Bumgarner will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Squaring around to bunt is Bumgarner as he sets this one down. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
I don't think you can ask for a whole lot more right here. You get back-to-back singles, then a good sacrifice, and just like that, they're set up for what could be a big inning.
Angel Pagan will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Come on, let's hold him.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. One, 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And you know, the catcher there was set up inside, yet that pitch was all the way on the other side of the plate.
Fouled back. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, this is going to get him a run closer. A simple ground ball here plates the runner from third, and we're back now to a 1-run game.
Joe Panik will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. Circle change there, called strike one. Three runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. And here's the ball out towards straightaway center field. Pollock is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Giants 3. Aaron Hill will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Second baseman, Aaron.
First pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now here it comes.
Here we go.
This is to the left side, and a chance to get that run right back as it's into left field for a leadoff single.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment, delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
Kurt Suzuki will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Well, you're not going to get that call if you've been all over the place. Well, if I'm pitching, I want that call, but at this point, you know, he hasn't earned it.
There goes the runner. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Well, a hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
4 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, you'll get another look at this. This ball's hit sharply, so it gets on him pretty quickly. He's able to knock it down, but they weren't going to have a play after that. That should go down as an infield single.
Jeremy Hellickson will stand in, and you can almost guarantee he'll be trying to move those runners here. Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Oh, and with two guys on already, they couldn't afford to make this any worse, but they managed to do it here by somehow turning a clear sacrifice attempt into a bunt single. That could really come back to hurt.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here, so that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Ryan Vogelsong is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. A.J. Pollock will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1.
Yeah, curveball, then change up here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
The 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. And this is bounced weakly down the line, a foul ball.
Come on.
Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out.
Another base hit. Their 4th single in a row. The only downside here is that they'll just keep moving station to station, so they only get 1 home on the play, but with the bases still loaded, the possibility is still there to make this a huge inning.
Mark Trumbo is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so we probably won't be working the corners.
Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The 2-1. Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline. A tag for 1, and they get the double play at third. It's a little surprising that they try to get the man at third there, but they are able to get the force out nonetheless. Michael Lee will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Tries to go the other way with a curveball as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And boy, anybody, anytime is right as Arizona's got extra bases again. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole out there on the mound. This is all his own fault. And both of those runners are going to come around to score on what works out to be a 2-run triple.
David Lee will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop.
And now this is all about minimizing damage out there on the mound. He's got to regroup, and he's got to do it quick, or this game will get away from him.
Ready now on 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Giants 3. Barry Bonds started out here for San Francisco with Buster Posey to follow on deck.
Barry Bonds.
Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
1-1 pitch on the way. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1. And this ball will be chopped foul. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Sometimes this is just what you need. You know, you're in the middle innings now. You can grind out a walk, make that guy throw a few pitches, get him into the stretch. That's where you can finally put him away.
Buster Posey will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground back up the box. And he won't try for more than that as he's taken out pretty hard that time.
Well, this is a pretty smart decision here at second base. He's got that clock running in his head, so he knows he's about to take a shot. So at that point, why risk throwing this ball into the dugout or into the 10th row? He just absorbs the hit, and he hangs on to the baseball.
Hunter Pence will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Posey on at first, and now the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Runner goes. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
3-2, here it comes. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Brandon Belt will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. The pitch is circle change just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Fouled straight back. First and second now, 1 man out. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
And at this point, you have to wonder if he has any idea where the ball is going out there. 6 walks for him in the ball game. You start thinking there's got to be somebody out in that bullpen that they can turn to. This guy's just not cutting it
MCGEHEE will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right
now. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. He's ready. Now the pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it's Paul Goldschmidt that'll lead things off for Arizona. First pitch coming. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball.
He's working on a 3-for-3 ball game now. He's been automatic all night. Comes through with another big hit right there.
Thomas will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1. Here's one hit towards the hole. The second for 1. On to Belt, and they turn to a double play. Aaron Hill will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now a swing and another chance at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Brad Ziegler will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Brandon Crawford will stride into the box as he'll get things started for the Giants in their half of the sixth. And that misses low and away, ball one. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Here it comes. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Norichka Aoki will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23, Norichka Aoki.
Getting out here.
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Center fielder number 16, Angel Pagan.
Angel Pagan will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Here's the first offering. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle on a diving effort out there by Hill, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit.
When that sinker's up, it flattens out. It becomes a very hittable pitch, and he squares this one up and rips it into center field.
Joe Panik will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Pagan runs. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll be in there at second without a throw, in fact.
With 2 outs, this is a great time to try it. I mean, hey, get into scoring position and give this guy a chance to bring you in with just a simple base hit.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. For Pagan, That's stolen base number 1 on the young season. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Whew, that's a gift.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swung on and chopped towards first. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Giants leave 1. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Sergio Romo will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Kurt Suzuki will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Here we go.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
And the pitch. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Oh, a nice read that time at second base. These are actually harder to catch than a ball that's more of a line shot. It's tough to tell quite how hard the balls hit. Sometimes they hang up a little longer than you think, but he makes a nice play here.
David Peralta will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Opposite field to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. The first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a 1-out single.
A.J. Pollock will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Joaquin Arias is off the bench now as he'll take over at second following the injury.
Second base, number 13, Joaquin Arias.
Mark Trumbo will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. There he goes. Pitch outside, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Nothing doing for Arizona, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front, and before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Daniel Hudson will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Daniel Hudson.
Barry Bonds will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. This is hit sharply to the left side. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
This isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
One away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
Three and 1 now.
Well, I'll tell you, if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch. That's just a tough call to go against it.
Here he comes, 3-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now a sharply hit ball here out to right center, heading toward the pool area and down for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his mitt on it, so there is no advance on the play.
The right fielder, number
Hunter
8.
Pence will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. For Posey, that's his first double of the year here on the young campaign. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants' right fielder.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Ready with another 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. And a good swing there by Pence, but he got the bat through a bit too quickly as this will find the seats. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Swung on and fouled straight back. Line hard into left. And that'll get down out there. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Well, it wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Brandon Belt will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Let's shut him down here.
Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. Down and away, ball one. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
And not only was that way high, but you've got to be careful not to airmail one over your catcher's head.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Another 2-2 offering. And the fastball here is hit on the ground, but foul. this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2. How about this for an at-bat?
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
And this will be fouled away. And this is going to be a foul ball. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Matt Reynolds will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Third baseman,
Casey McGee will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with two men in scoring position and only one away. First pitch coming. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Stop him right here.
Had him out in front there as he takes strike one on the circle change.
Come on.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
That's totally a strike. What are you talking about? Oh.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike, 2-2 now. And from that man's perch in the first base dugout, more of the same.
You know, I think the calls have gone both ways, but I bet you'd have a really hard time convincing him of that.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And this is taken for a called third strike, so they go right at it with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are two gone in the inning.
With one out, definitely a strikeout situation with two men in scoring position. And that is a great pitch right there to pick up a very important second out.
So two away now in the San Francisco seventh. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First pitch on the way. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike one. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And now he has some trouble with it in left. The relay. And he's going to make it to third safely, and there's your tying run at third now with two away.
Oh, that's just a great at-bat right there with two men on base. This one finds some real estate out there, and he was not going to be denied as he makes it all the way up to third base here with a two-run triple.
Number 84 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 84.
Oh, now a ball hit up the middle, and it's going to get on through into center field for a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and this ball game is tied here in the 7th. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Number 84 has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Oliver Perez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Angel Pagan will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
All right.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Boy, how quickly things can change. You come into this inning with a good-sized lead, and now you're fighting just to get out of here still tied.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
You can do it.
Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in. The look by Perez, now the pitch. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Joaquin Arias will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Ball 1.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
You're nothing.
Not close. It's 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Lee is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. And we are tied 7-7. George Cantos will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
George Cantos.
Mark Trumbo will stand in to lead things off here, and can you believe it? A tie ball game again.
Yeah, this thing has had more ups and downs than my 401k, and I've got a feeling we've got some more to come.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Here we go, Mark.
Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw on to first by Arias will be in time for out number 1.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Michael Lee will dig in. He had that 2-run triple his last time. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Good eye.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. And Belt will just take this one over himself for the out.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown inning.
David Lee will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Come on, David. Here we go.
And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Work the counter, Reynolds.
Fouled back. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And a slider. Called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. This remains a 7-all tie. David Hernandez will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Barry Bonds will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3.
Left fielder, Barry Bonds.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Go!
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's the pitch. Aaron Hill at second. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Buster Posey will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Now the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
And this is music to a manager's ears here. After he watched his club give up 4 runs in an inning ago, this guy's come in and got 2 quick outs to start the next inning.
Hunter Pence will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Trying to keep the ball down here as this one finds the knees for strike 1. Line to left. Dives and he makes the catch. How about that for an exclamation point to the end of the inning? Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Paul Goldschmidt will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
First baseman,
And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Looks like they're showing a bit more respect to that guy up there. That's what a 3-for-3 ball game will do for you.
Ready with the 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, the last thing you want to do is give Arizona a free pass here to start the inning.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Now a fastball that's popped up, now towards short right field. Arias will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away, 1 gone.
now batting, number 24.
Thomas will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Swing and a line drive to left. Closing quickly here as he slides to make the catch. And that's a fine play.
Well, this ball was hit pretty hard, and he's just hoping to get on base as the go-ahead run. But it kind of hangs up there a little bit too long, and it finds the outfielder's glove.
Aaron Hill will stride in. grounded out his last time through. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Now the 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Bonds will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. Still tied 7-7. Brandon Belt will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
First baseman, Brandon Belt.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. They'll ride the hot hand on the mound as this man will stay out there after the 1-2-3 inning last time around.
And the more important set of numbers is that he got that 1-2-3 against the guys hitting in the middle of the lineup, 3, 4, and 5. So now as a reward, he'll get to match up with the bottom portion of the lineup.
Comes back with a fastball again as he's in control, 0-2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
0-2 count. They're coming with the fastball. He's geared up for it here, but he winds up just missing it as he foul tips it. The catcher holds on.
MCGEHEE will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
1 out, nobody on. Hitters count 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down. Brandon Crawford will dig in. He had that 2-run triple his last time. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9, and we are tied 7-7. Carl Crawford will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 3, Carl Crawford.
Now a late square, and this is popped up. This is foul for the first strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Here's another 2-2. Fouled straight back. And this is going to be a foul ball. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
Now this is wrapped back up the middle, and that's what they needed to start things out. The winning run's aboard. It's a leadoff single.
Good job there of making a two-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field. This just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Brandon Drury will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 62, Brandon Drury.
Well hit to right, but foul. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And will get dirty, but he's back in safely. Swing and a high pop-up back behind the mound. Under it now is Crawford, and Brandon's got it for the first out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder
A.J. Pollock stand in a tie ball game here where a ball in the alley could end this thing. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Come on.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Keep it going.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, I would think he was due just to pitch an inning or so, but he's pitching pretty darn well. So why not stretch him out a bit? It's been working so far.
Mark Trumbo will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ballgame. A look at Crawford. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Pence is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. This remains a 7-all tie. Trevor Cahill will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
Number 35, Trevor Cahill.
Oscar Hernandez is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 23, Oscar Hernandez.
Gregor Blanco is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames.
Gregor Blanco.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Rolled foul off to the left, so they'll try it again. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Angel Pagan will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Turn the deuce.
And he lays off there, 1-0. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Showing bunt there, but he pulls back, and it's 1-1. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. He's ready now. The pitch shows bunt here, but this one misses. Ball 3.
And you got a guy up there trying to give you an out. And the last thing you want to do is walk him to put him on base for free.
Come on, turn the double. We'll get you out here. Run.
And he misses with it. Ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Yep, a single and then a walk to start the inning. Now, this is exactly how big innings get started, so they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Joaquin Arias will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Infield a double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. And now he'll try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
A perfect job there of getting it down. So now that's the go-ahead run right there over at third with just one out.
Barry Bonds will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. And there's ball 4, so the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Buster Posey will step in with a full house out there in what may be the pivotal at-bat of this game. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now.
Boy, and they've had his number all through this one. He's now 1 for 6 in this ball game. Man, that hurts.
Hunter Pence will dig in now, needing to come through here with the bases loaded and 2 men out. This is low, but I'll block nicely behind the plate, and that'll get a sigh of relief from the dugout. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You got to compose yourself, and that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Hard to second. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 7-7. Gene Machi will come on here to start the home 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one to the 11th inning. Michael Lee will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop,
Let's check the grip on that last split-fingered pitch. You can see how wide his fingers get across the top of the baseball, and that's what gives it the backspin needed to be effective.
David Lee will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. Now the first pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning.
Great.
Paul Goldschmidt. We'll see if he can keep it going. 3 for 4 thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. On the ground to second. Up with it is Arias. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Still tied 7-7. Brandon Belt will try and get something started here in the top half of inning number 11.
Brandon Belt.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. On to first with it is Hill, 1 away. Casey McGee will stand in. Just 1 for 5 in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, generally you'll have a lot of success if you keep the ball down in the zone, but this was the 3rd straight pitch to him down there. He finally figured out what was going on and just sat on it for 2 bases.
Brandon Crawford will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. Cold, strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch.
Come on, hold him down.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
You know, once you get into extra innings, every fly ball here makes you go, whew. But this one didn't have a whole lot behind it, so we're going to keep on playing.
Number 34 will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
Tried to hold up there, appealed down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. It's getting late. One run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th, and we are tied 7-7. Javier Lopez will take over now to start the home 11th, knowing that just one would be the end of this ball game. Thomas will get us going now in the home half of the 11th.
Third baseman, number 24.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now the 1-1 pitch. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Hard to believe he let that one go. I mean, that was right on a platter for him.
And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Wow, neither team really seems to want to take command of this ballgame. I mean, this is ripe for the picking. Yet guys are just not coming up with good at-bats right now.
Aaron Hill will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And Posey able to stay with this one, and there are 2 away now.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. He's got to be thinking he let one get away there because that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Oscar Hernandez will be the batter. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Inside and low, 2-1. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
And now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Here comes a 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping the hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Cody Ross will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-1 pitch. Lined hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Pence is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On to inning number 12 we go, and we are tied 7-7. Joaquin Benoit will come on now, and at least they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Angel Pagan will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ball game.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
Let's go. Shut him down.
And a way off-balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Now pitch on the way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Programming note to pass along here. Due to the length of our ball game tonight, the Jody Kelsey show will not be seen this evening so that we can bring you the conclusion of this ball game. Doggone. Joaquin Arias will stand in. Sacrifice bunt his last time. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a ground ball to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Barry Bonds will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. Low for ball 1. And clearly trying to keep the ball low here. That's ball 2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw game.
You can tell he was making a concerted effort to keep the ball down against this guy, but you just can't keep it down forever, and he finally got a pitch he could handle.
Buster Posey will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That last home run, officially 406 feet. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Thomas will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. Mark Melanson will come on now, and at least they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Mark Melanson. fielder, A.J. Haller.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
One strike.
Come on.
And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Mark Trumbo will try and break the collar. He's 0 for 5 in the ballgame. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway, 0-2 now.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it.
You can do it.
1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Catch made out there by Pagan, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, it's starting to look like he's got this one under control. Just 1 out away now from a big extra inning victory here on the road.
Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. pays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Boy, if there's one thing you don't want to do when you're an out away from sewing up the ball game, this is it. Now you put the tying run on base, so all it'll take is a ball in the gap to even this thing up.
David Lee will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that'll get down in front of Pagan for a base hit.
Oh for 5? Say hello to 1 for 6. Talk about a much-needed base hit. Now he can sleep tonight.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Well, this one sure didn't come easy. It took them 12 innings to do it, but they come away with a great victory here on the road.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Giants are victorious here, 8-7. Good night from Phoenix.
Final line score tonight, first for the victorious Giants. 8 runs on 14 hits. 1 error, they left 15 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 7 runs on 13 hits. 2 errors, they left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. A reminder that postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street Station.
Mouth is made of metal, metal, metal. Pocket full of yellow, yellow. Pocket full